All right, guys, so from here we are, or like I say, from where we stop. So we've been able to do this. Okay, so let's start with the modeling of the boots. Okay, and likewise the feet. Okay, so from what we could see here, really we can't see the feet. So what we'll do is we will make the boots in place of the feet. Okay, so what's this? Let me delete this. Let's select this and delete it. The objects, delete it. Let me tidy up my reference, my outline. So let me call it male model. Okay, so on this transformation delete by type. So main model, let me delete this. What else again? This, delete this as well. So where's this cube? Okay, the cube should be, this is the tongue. Okay, so double click. Okay, so that's the tongue. Then what else again? So hide this first for the teeth that's been grouped in that area. So just take this and put it there as well. And unhide this now. So let me do that as well. Put inside that group. So which group is this? This is the group for the eye. So we name this and write eyes. Okay, so put it inside the same group. To rename this, let's write male group, GLP. Okay, that represents the male group. All right, that represents the male group. Now, so what is this? The pipe. What is this? This is a group, so we don't need that. This is the first one for the left and right. Okay, so we have the other ones here which I saw the other time. So let's rename this. So we rename this. So we can rename it left right, but for now let me just put it inside the, why this is just to drag the inner mouse, then put inside the eye group. Okay, so this also, I don't think I need this as well. Let me unhide it to delete that. Okay, just trying to make everything look nice. So what is this? The head. It's a clean. I don't need that again. What is this? Another head. Don't need that. This is all what I need. So you can see making your now just clicking on those one, we select all the old model I have here. Okay, but for now we still want to work on this, so just search Shift P to bring out the model out of the group. Okay, so let's proceed. Now select this to view in this view, then right view. Okay, so from here, press one on the keyboard. Only press one on the keyboard to see the model. So try to adjust your model. Just adjust the model to move this direction. There's room for adjustments. Okay, there's room for adjustments. All right, now that we have this, so double click, change it to edge, then extrude. Press W to extrude downward. We're extruding downward. Let's stop at this level first. Okay, now what we can do here is to select this area. Okay, then extrude again, W, to give us something like this. Just take it down first. If I press 3 on the keyboard and go out of this mode so we can see what we have. So you notice this is what we are seeing. Oops, I selected the wrong thing as well. So let me undo that. Just one more. Okay. So select this. So I need to select the front one, because that is what we are going to use to get to shoot out the area, the area of the feet. So press Ctrl E, W, then move downward like this. Okay, so from what we have here, I think it's beginning to make sense now. So right click here, just position it like this. W, see if I can, no. So it's not somehow looking straight. So what we can do here is just click on this side. Okay, and use scale like this. Use the scale to scale like this. Okay, so bring this up here. So from here now, once we have that, since we have that, we can as well do the same thing here, because this place is not looking straight as well. Just this edge, press W, so just to make sure it looks like this. Okay, all right, so from here let's extrude to edge, to Ctrl E. Let me see. So if I use this same Z direction, see the way it's going. So undo that once, press W, want it to move it in this direction. Okay, so what we can do now is from here, W, bring it down into bits. We can as well turn it. Okay, so just trying to get the silhouette of the way it looks like, something like this. Then Ctrl E again, W, same thing. Turn it like this. Okay, let's see. Let's so right click, vertex this, bring this here, somewhere here. Okay, so edge, go back to where we are. Then you can see it's beginning to, we are trying to get the shape of the boots. So W again, then move like this. somewhere here like this. Up to you. Okay. So now from here, let us start working. Make sure symmetry is turned on. So just bring this down a little bit. Bring this down a little bit. Okay. Bring this down a little bit. So edge. So from the edge here, press 1 on the keyboard so we can see what we are doing. Let me hide what I have here for now. Okay, so let's try to bridge them, because we definitely need to bridge. So down that and select bridge, shift and select bridge. Okay, please always follow the screen keyboard, shift, right click and select bridge. So we can select multiple. Okay, just like this, and select the bridge. Okay, so yeah, as well, what we can do here is just click on it and select fill all. So that all has been filled. So if you press 3 on the keyboard again, this is exactly what we have. So we can continue towards to make some changes. Okay, we can continue to make some changes like this, something like this. So just like this. Now from here we can as well extrude this front face. Okay, plus W. Oops. Extrude again, and okay, so you can now start changing, just trying to just make it align with what we have. Just trying to make it align with what we have. Okay. So now from here, our face, let's select these faces, filling this, okay, and this as well. You then press Ctrl E. So let's see. Let's try to confirm all this. Press W. Okay. Just trying to get the rate of what we have here. So the feet must be on this grid line. Okay. Everything must be firm to the ground. Alright, so I have to scale it. Press W and move it downward like this. Okay, scale again. I think that is the least it can go. Okay. Now we've been able to create something that looks like the feet. Okay. So from here, there's still a lot to be done. There's still a lot to be done. Okay. failure to be done. If I press run on the keyboard back, this is what we have. So you can see the way it looks like. What we have. What we have. So let's tidy up some things here. Let's tidy up some things here. So this is somehow slanting. I don't know. I don't like that. So slants. Okay. Press 3 on the keyboard. We should have something like this, which is far more better. Now let's try to start doing some other things on the boots. But before we do that, at this level, edit, to detach components. If I detach that, then I can now select face, then hide this. So what we now have there is now the boots only, the feet. All right, which we can now continue to refine. So let's continue. So come here, delete history by type. Okay, what we need to do here is duplicate this. That's Control D. Then call this boots. OT. Okay, boots. So if I should unhide what has been hidden here, I think we have with this. Let me hide this. Hide this first. With this we serve as just right click face for this. Okay, it's more or less as if so we can delete this. Don't need this. Okay, which will serve as the boot. Okay, by type. This is the boot. From here we can now start to do some adjustments. Okay, so let's start by adding a multi-port somewhere. Vertex here, here. I can try to scale just to make sure everything looks okay. So bring this somewhere right out. Okay, out. Okay, so what else? Now look at the front view as well. Front view, we need to do some adjustment. Yeah. This makes all this. So let me change it to give much like what I'm trying to say. I will then let me see. Okay, so we can do up with it. Up with it. Let's select. Let me select somewhere here. Does this? Okay, so I do that in this this should go back with trying to create what looks like the area of the boot. When you look at your left foot from your right foot, difference in terms of the which tells you okay, this goes to the right foot, goes to the left foot. That's what I'm trying to just mimic over there. Okay, so we can't really do more with this model here. The first one on the keyboard. Now, okay, so press 3 back. Let's continue. Stop. Let's continue. Stop. Okay. I actually want to change one or two things here. That is edge. So let me take it one back on the keyboard. So connect this together like that, and then even on the keyboard. Listen. This I don't need. Okay, that's once I click on this, goes straight around the views. Okay, so that is that, and let's continue to adjust model to best suit fit what I have here. Okay, I think we are good to go with this, so we can proceed. Let's proceed. All right, now from what we have, you'll notice there are some stripes. As there are some stripes here, okay, which we have, and this leather structure here. So we'll try to do something of such, and what I'm trying to say, something like this. You notice I won't do it the details, okay. I will just show you how it's been done, okay, because it might take a very long time to finish it up, but just for you to know how it is done. Okay, so uh let's move on now from here to this. Let's start to get these stripes. What I'll do is duplicate this. Let's Control D, hide this first one. I mean, hide this first one. I mean, the second one. I'm trying to get this area for the bubble. Okay, where this thing clip on. Should I say the lace? Okay, so shift, take it downward like this. All right, then and that multi-cut somewhere with that center line. Okay, so I just need just that one we start for 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, to serve for what I want. So 3 back on the keyboard, base 2. Good. So I can now decide to delete this slide. Delete this. Delete that. Also delete. Okay. So from here we can now select vertex W to move up. Okay. Then here as well. Just to make what I have here. So right click face, let us this region and select this. Okay, so from here we have edge here. Let me see if I select all this. Trying to see it. Remember, it's we are working with both sides, so selecting this side alone won't select this side. So you uh, need to drag like this. That is in the right view. Drag like this. If you drag like so from here just shift like this, move up. Okay. That will give us, let me see, to bring this back, Control H or Shift H rather. We go back to the normal view. So from here, what I can do now is select face of all this, extrude. Okay, that is, can extrude outward or extrude inward. Okay, I think I will extrude inward. Okay, so select from here, let's give it at the center. Hold and shift, do something like that. So you notice you notice it look black. It means it is the back face, just like what you have here. In order for you to flip the face, select the object, then select display reverse. Make sure it's selected. Display reverse. It has reversed. So this is what you see now. So once I'm satisfied with what we have here, okay, I think I'm satisfied with it. So right click, this. What I can do now is to just duplicate what I have here. That should I call this I don't know, probably I just call it lace. Okay, so lace first one. Then let me hide this so you can see what we are doing. First one, object mode. So Control D, duplicate it. Then bring it down like this. So right click, press E on the keyboard to rotate it. Just to give that shape. Okay. E again, same thing. Something like this. Okay, E again. So something like this. Alright. Okay. So now do some adjustments. Very important into this adjustment. The adjustment should fall from here. So that should be first one on the keyboard for this. Let's adjust it. Let's adjust. Like this. Then, let me select the vertex. That'll be better. The both are selected now. Then, just drag to position it. If we press 3 on the keyboard now, we have something that we go up. This which I think is okay. Then this as well, which is the same thing. So let's select this. Okay. If something is not selected, drag it like this. Same thing applicable here. Drag and select somewhere here. Alright. Yeah, as well. Okay. If I show an eye the books, what we have. This is what we have. So we begin to have this shape. Okay, so that's how to do this. Then let's see what else. So just hide the book back again. Let's try to create the leather. All right, although you can actually texture this in Substance Painter. All right, but mostly I always love to create all these parts Maya, so that's very easy for me. Why, if I want to texture in Substance Painter. So to get this region again, let's hide all what we have here. Let's hide, bring the boot back. When we bring the boot back, we want to use this to take reference, okay, of what we want to do, or better still, I can use it like this. So what I want now is duplicate again. Let's press Ctrl D. So hide this now, hide the main boot. This work we want to use, we just need a part of it. So from here, place like this, drag, delete that part. When that part is deleted, delete this part. Okay. So delete this part. Okay. Okay. I think things are beginning to make sense here. So from here, just trying to have the mixture of what we have here. Okay. So I don't really need what's this one here. Okay. Let's see what we have so far. What we have. We can work on this as well. Right click. Let us readjust some things. So this should go in this. Just press. Okay. This should go somewhere here. With this as well. Somewhere here. Likewise, this should somewhere down here. So just drag like this and have this. If you notice, I'm actually dragging so that I can select both edges to both sides here. Okay, so once I'm happy with with the results I have here, I can proceed to the next thing. Let me increment and save this. Increment and save. So I already have a version, so what I'll do is I want to rename this scene again and that name because I already have some versions. Okay, I don't want to tamper with this. Let me just say probably 2B. Press save. Okay, so when I press, notice when I press Ctrl Alt Shift, sorry, Ctrl Shift plus S, mean let me, that is Ctrl Shift plus S. Yes, to save this first, and Ctrl Shift plus S. Okay, save as. Yes, yes. So normally it should increase now. Okay, increment and save now is Control Alt plus S, rather, sorry, Control Alt plus S. Just look at this place again. Alt plus S. You see it as now you have the previous version, but has now increase it. So this is a new version now. Okay, so in case you lose this one, you have one more, the backup to work with. That's the essence of that. All right, so from here, if you notice, we have this is the objects height. We have something like this. So we can actually bring that out, guys. So from here, what I can do is just have a cut like this. So if I just click on this thing, if I do like this, like this, like this, and like this, I press Q. Good. But the issue there is it's not reflecting on this other side. What I can do, make sure it reflects. Press this, then just drag, okay, just drag up again, do like this. Let me drag to this level first. Okay, let's get. I'm just trying to drag because once you drag it, you should have it will give you that cut. Let me try it again. So drag like this. Am I selecting? Sorry about that. So again, just drag like this. When you look at it, also cut the other edge. Okay, so from here we can also do the same thing by us. We can also do this by dragging down to, let me see. Yes, take can down again and drag. Okay, so take one more here as well and drag here. All right, now let's get the shape of what we need. The vertex from here, let's drag this, do this here, somewhere here as well. Okay, so here bring this here, brackets, shift, bring this here. Let me see here, come down here. This as well, bring here. Okay. So here as well comes to the side. Just trying to get something that looks like that. Okay, so from here, what we can do here is select this. That's what we've done so far. So you notice whatever we have on this side, we have on this side. Very good. So right click. Let's just select this. Let's face. Select this. Select this area. So if we select that, select the other side for you. So extrude. When you extrude, keep face off. You want to keep it together. Okay, so you can combine them together. So offset too much. So what? Let's do it like this. Let me make it like this. This is the edges here are so small. So what I can do here is, let me take this first. That is drag this, extrude, offset in this direction. Okay, and if I should offset in that direction, dude, bring this back here. W, I can scale it inside. Okay, to scale it inside of scale. So while I scale it inside, I think I have this. Okay, give me this. Then I can add, before I add a division. So what I would do now is just trying to eyeball it to make sure it fits that reference. So I can easily just move the what is this? Just move this. I'm selecting items. So not really. Just select all this. This should come. This should come over here. Let's do this as well. Come to the side. So if you press this, we have this. Okay, you can as well add edge and edge. This, let's see, as connect just one, press Q. Just to define that area. It's too tight. Here. So it's not affecting this side also. I just need to, I can as well do this. So really takes time to get your model the way you want it. Okay, but for the sake of those who really want to learn how to do it, what we are doing now, then from here as well, right click, press it. It's going to bring this as well, as well. So what we'll do is just drag so to select the other side, then Control E to take it inside. That's okay. So offset something like this. Then from there you can add a division of two. Okay. And let's see what we are doing. So we can have an eye view, but okay. So scale it is okay. So to make it look more, this we can just add this. Oops. Just to hold it firm. Okay. Edge flow. For it to give us what we look, what something similar to the model we have there. Just oops. Then select the last side as well. Like this. Like this. Right click. Then go down shift plus greater than sign. Increase your increment. When you do that, this side also be selected. So you could just build it based on the reference. Not working out of the reference. Yeah, based on the move, scale. Okay, I think that is nice. So yeah, as well, face. Make sure the other side is selected. The other side is selected. So Control E. Control E. Control E. Just Control E, and we have the offset. Like okay. Take it back to that view. Yes. So what we need to do is to actually just adjust it. Okay, just adjust. So from here you bring this inside it and just take it inside so like this. Okay. to add another edge for you to give us something like this on the keyboard. We can add this just to fine tune it. Okay, then do some little changes, little adjustment. W, just trying to just adjust models. I mean the vertex. Trying to just adjust so that gives us something that looks like the reference. Somewhere here. Like this is okay. Like this is okay. If I move hit object mode and select this, and we deselect this, so we have something like this. So we have okay. So let me click on this box. Let me select this and let's clear history. Okay, so that's in as love it. Okay, so on hide all this. Let's see what we have. So it's beginning to make sense. But we still need to do some into adjustment. Okay. So from here, this needs to be before we do anything for me. Let's me try. Let's do this. Just trying to make sure it's blended with what we have here. So select this and select face. Let's before I extrude, let me just do some little adjustment. So here, go in. Okay, just let it go in. Like so. This is where we go in. Probably here was. Yes, here we go in. So yeah. So just trying to avoid something, but nevertheless, we still need to do no vertex here to pull it out. So I could just add one that can help me to wow. If I want to pull this, I need to pull it out. That is W. Okay. Then pull this as well. Pull it out like Likewise, this here. Okay. Oops. As I was doing it, this place is also, oh my. We can actually readjust that. Okay, we can actually do that, fix that. So I think let me do that on time. I was dragging it, it was also selecting that place because I was pushing it towards this region. Okay, it's showing the black spots. So for this side, this region here, what I'll just do is to select same thing, just select the dragging. I want it to affect the other side again. So W and this as well. I should drag. I have to be very, very careful. I'm not dragging anything else at that other side. So bring it out. It's easy. That's bigger stuff. Okay. Now we are very close to what we wanted. Oops. Got this. This. Okay. From here. This. This. Out. Okay. So okay. Done. This. Okay. That is just trying to be out to sort things. All right. So for this back here, can just start. So we going to do here. Just select this. Then this side, this edge. Now I want it to give me a circular shape. So what I will now do now is select this edge. That's the edge. Okay, then pull it out. Just okay. So let's see. Just trying to avoid it giving me a strong edge. Okay, I want it to be very smooth. That's why I'm just doing this. So W. Okay, but it's now more than what we expect. So we could just try to, oops, just trying to make sure it looks circular. So right click vertex, this portion. So here, okay, right. This portion as well. Maybe here, okay. This is what we can do now. And from here, just give it a little bit thickness. Okay, right. Let me scale it out. I'll scale it to edge. Here, give a division. Just connect to for it to give us something like that. Then what I can do is objects. So okay, I think is not bad. So this now can now be enlarged because normally it's meant to be wider, like at the tip. If you notice it, this lace should slip on that. Okay, so we will do that. I want to try to make sure that scaled as possible. So now at this junction, let me turn off this. Let me delete this area. I can mirror it when I'm done. Okay, mirror that when I'm done. So select this. If I should scale it or move it, I'll be able to do that in one direction. So I'm not bothered about the other side. I will just mirror it when I'm through. Okay, that will be the best thing. Reference that Okay, so how to say, let's see, let me delete this site space. So all this as well. This, this, delete this, this. I know that's what I'm working on. Okay. So we can also retopologize this to make it look okay. We can also retopologize it. That means in terms of to correct some things, we can retopologize it, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay. Retopologizing simply means using quads to get the shape of your model. Okay, using quad to get it and to make it more neater. That's one of the purpose of retopologizing. I don't really need to retopologize anything. So just scale this now. Just trying to get that view of what we have there. The vertex. So we have it. Yeah. Each in this. Okay. So one more. I think this place also needs to be filled up. Like, okay. Okay. So. I think the progress. Let's click. Able to do that. Which to achieve something like that. Mm, let me see. Let me see. Let's go to the upper part and to the lace. Okay. So from here, I will just what we have here. Edge. What's it called? So somewhere here. Okay. And there, right click. This. Yes. This. To extrude it. If I should extrude it that direction, that should be R for scale. Okay, so scaling it in that direction like this. Okay. Just trying to get that shape. Okay, so we can still work with other parts by extruding and non-extruding it. Guess what we need? So this place, I don't know, in this area, I guess I really need to do something. So from here, Maybe you like this. Then this here, like this. So this, just trying to bring out what have been. Oops. That's the main issue of extruding when mistake was not really a mistake, but I think we are able to sort it out. Yeah. Uh, so let's say for me, yeah, the action. Just trying to add more so that you can have something to fill out. Have something to fill out. Okay. The W like yeah, sure. Okay. Now we look at this. Something is we didn't actually I only created these parts, okay, but this place is still there for us to create, so we can as well do that. All right, we can as well do that, but for the sake of this tutorial I won't do it. Okay, I won't do that again. I will just wrap it up here. I know the video is taking longer, but all the same the main purpose is the mission is being not achieved. Okay, let's put. So I won't do this backside, but you can as well do that just by extruding. Okay, so objects, so from here, to E, and that should be scale. 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 Okay. This I've scaled it like this. So let me see again. Again, let's see. Yes. There should be a division there. So see on the keyboard, division of wow. what really happened. I don't really know. Okay. I will add that to it. So yeah, just connect. So with the help of that, that's giving me something that I can work on. Okay, it pushes down a little. This will serve as the base area for the so of the books. Okay. Mm, nice. Here as well, we can, let me see, we can just read. I mean, let's try to get that from this one. We use substance painter, texture, miniature piece. Okay, so back to the model. By selecting on the model, select on the model, select on the model and fish. So when we look at it, let's see, this his leg is the model, the leg is somehow popping out. So easy fix, no bumps. So we can either delete delete the leg, okay, and stop it from here, or let me see, we can just fix in all these vertices inside. Okay, so let's fix the vertices. Okay, so inside the boot, that should be symmetrical. Okay, so like this, just go inside. Okay, it's like, okay, so it should be good. What doesn't here is just to hide the model leg. So the model leg shouldn't come out of the boot. Okay, should be inside the boot, not written out of the boot. Okay, so I think that is good enough. All right. Now from what we have here, we can, what we have here, let me select all this. I mean, um this, 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 and this. Okay, so there's this transformation. Then I can now, what we call it, I mean, mirror. My mirror, I have this. I'm not done yet. For you to see what I'm trying to do here, that's fast. Okay, so it's a boot, right? So it's always wider at the top, but we need to make sure it's covered to some extent, like this. Then another extrusion, W goes down. Okay, scale, direction, W, R again, in this direction. Okay, this is all right. So there is a should I say, remember when we were doing it, we detached the feet from the model. That is, the feet was being detached from this model. So if I select faces, you notice not selecting this place. So we need to sort that out back. So let's just like this vertex, just drag and select everything. As well, put it up and the down. Then you right click, merge vertex. Uh, that is merge vertex to center. Oops, oops. That should be right click, merge vertex, merge vertex. So that is it. Then you right click and select face. When you click on it, select everything for you. Do not worry about this. Okay, so we can as well do the same thing by edge. Let me see again. If I select this is off, so face, this means this mode. To avoid that, just right click, attach component at this point. Because it says it's not going through. Right click, attach component. Manifest to sub. Right, so let me see. Yeah, face. No problem. Because of this place, I need to do this. Oops, what am I doing now? So from here, I'll just need to just drag all these parts. I can select it well. Let me drag all these parts first. Okay, it's this. Okay, again, so just this middle point from here. I mean from here. Okay, just trying to drag. So delete this. It's not the right way to do it, okay, but times when you're trying to uh, get the middle point and Maya is giving you some errors, so you just need to just find another shortcut to get it done. Right, so okay, now we've deleted that, so we need to, before we mirror it again, we need to confirm that all the, we need to confirm that everything is the center lines lies in between uh lies in between uh the Maya margin line that I'm trying to see. Make sure it lies in between this thick line. To press out to scale like this. Okay. Then this also, to press W and thus drag like this, then take it back on. Means that is now in the center. Alright. So hold down your objects and select this to give you this. Okay, so if I select just the faces like this, everything should be connected. Okay, so now from here I think this is okay from now. Just select on this on this root and this. So then you mirror it. Once you mirror it, you have something like this. Okay, you should have something like that. So um that is about that. In the next class we'll talk about how to model the kings. Okay, kings pattern. See you next time.